While I'm getting stuff ready, let me give you some backstory. So you know how some people cook stuff and they say, "This is my world famous chili, this is my world famous liver and onions," or whatever? Nobody's ever heard of your stuff. So you will never hear me say, "These are my world famous jalapeno cheddar biscuits." They might be considered famous within a 200 to 400 foot radius, but that's about it. I've been making them almost every Friday morning to take to work for the past 10 years. Not because I'm that nice a guy, I just really like biscuits and it's really hard to make a biscuit. I'm also doing this video so people will stop asking me for the recipe. Here's the video, now please leave me the alone. To begin with, I start with 3 cups of all-purpose flour, and then I add 1/4 teaspoon of salt, 3 teaspoons of baking powder, and then 1.5 teaspoons of baking soda. Next, I add 4 tablespoons of frozen grated butter. I freeze the butter first and then grate it and then freeze it again on wax paper so it makes it easier to add. Then I add 3 tablespoons of finely minced jalapeños. Next, I add 3 cups of grated sharp cheddar cheese. You can use extra sharp if you want, if you like cheese that smells like feet. Then I stir in 16 ounces of sour cream. As I'm stirring the sour cream in, I want this mixture to be relatively soft. This is not going to be the traditional roll it out, add flour, and cut out the biscuits. Growing up in the South, I heard these referred to as drop biscuits or cathead biscuits. Why they call them cathead biscuits, I have no idea. I guess because they're the same size and shape of a cat's head. Now, using this recipe, there's not enough moisture in the sour cream to get the dough the consistency that I want, so I splash in a little buttermilk to make sure they get up all the extra flour. Then when the dough is the consistency that I like, I shape each biscuit on my rubber spatula and drop it on a tray. These are fairly small. I can make about 22 mini biscuits using this recipe. What's cool is if I make larger biscuits, it doesn't affect the cooking time. It's still going to be the same 15 minutes at 425. Once I've dropped all the biscuits on the tray, I top them off with garlic butter. The garlic butter is 1 stick of butter with 1 tablespoon of about 4 cloves of minced garlic. This is heated at a very low heat because I don't want to cook or fry the garlic. Then I pop them in the oven for 15 minutes at 425 degrees. Once they are done, I take them out of the oven. I like to top them off with something. I've used Old Bay, cracked pepper, kosher salt. This time I'm using smoked paprika because I like the way it makes everything taste like bacon.